Hello, is that working? Is it working now? No, stop with the gain. You don't know what you're talking about. It's not the mics. Everything says, everything that I have in front of me says that this is working. Guys, I know. Just, is it working now? So it's working? Okay. That was really weird. Does it sound okay? So that's the first time that's ever happened to me. And now, boy, there's a lot going on. Okay, so first of all, my mic is on the fritz. Okay, I'll say that. If any of you watched the Scribe video yesterday, you heard an echo at the beginning. That's because my mic, even though it's set, yeah, it's set to only hear stuff in front. It's hearing everything. It's all. Then the closer I get to my mic, the worse it sounds. I'm sure it doesn't. There's a small delay. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. Everything on my side of. So this sounds bad, right? So this sounds bad. So I've got a new mic coming in tomorrow. But that said, everything in my setup there showed that the mic was working, and everything here, it was lit up. Everything I had showed the mic is working. So that is very odd. That is very odd. I don't know, man. Well, anyway, so what I was saying was, here's my story. We sold a couch this weekend, so we had a big sectional sofa in that room that we've had for like, I don't know, a decade, 15 years, a long time. We raised our kids on it. You know, it was in our, we had it for a long time. Sold this weekend to a new family. It's in good shape. It's got some work to be done. There was a couch in this room on the other side of my desk here that we moved out to that space. So that couch moved out, and now all of a sudden my voice is echoing in this room like I've never heard it echo before. So the first video I made, oh, you want me to redo the intro? No, we're not redoing it. The first video I made was, I could hear, like, I started talking, my voice was echoing like, I had to add like some filters to stop the echo. So let me know if you hear my voice echoing a little bit more. I'd like to hear. But regardless, my mic is malfunctioning. It's 2 years old. It's time to get a new mic. And I know that when I get in close like this, you know, the gain just goes through the roof and it doesn't sound good. And so, and it's even a little bit even out here. The trained ears are hearing it even at this, you know, at this distance, about 9 to 10 inches. So new mic incoming. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, anyway. I don't know where you're sleeping, Steve. It'll be, actually won't be in this house next time you get. Day 12 of asking Coca-Cola to sponsor the stream. Okay. So here's where we are. So that's my big story of life today. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, my mic sounds fine now. Thanks, Temporary. I don't think it sounds fine when I get in close to it. You bought the Ultimate Empire Starter Bundle. No, you shouldn't have bought that. Man, I don't know how to do this any better. Maybe I should make an entire video on it for new guys. Nothing below here, maybe the finalizer. This should never be purchased. Where's the Ultimate Empire starting pack? I don't know where it is, but you shouldn't buy it. These Ewoks, you shouldn't buy these. These are horrible packs. Anything on here that falls below a Lightspeed bundle should not be purchased. I think I need to make a video about that. Because there's a lot of new players coming into the game right now because the Coliseum is so incredibly awesome. I'm going to play Coliseum, by the way. Let's play the Coliseum. I'm trying to think of a way to cover the Coliseum, and I can't think of it yet. I kind of dumb. I didn't cover how to play these. Oh, I need to do upgrades first. Hold on. I didn't really cover how to. Maybe next time around I'll be a little bit better about it. This round, where am I at in these guys? 16, 16. So we'll go to 17, 17 on each of them. From everything we're seeing right now, and this might be wrong, we don't know because we don't know how this works, and we're not being told how it works. That's the best part of it. It seems like you should be leveling these guys up equally with each other to make them work best in Coliseum. We think that. Oh, look, I can collect a reward. Why? I don't know. Let's see here. So what am I doing? So this guy gains damage, deal physical damage, inflict defense down and expose. If they had offense damage over time, deal physical damage again. Deal physical damage AoE, inflict speed down for 2 turns on target. Inflict 3 stacks of dots. If they had defense or offense down and remove turn meter, deal physical damage, inflict offense down and stagger, inflict blind enemies with damage over time. Okay. Whenever a pirate ATST damages a debuffed enemy, it gains 25% offense stacking to the end of battle. Whenever an enemy resists a debuff from pirate ATST or evades, pirate ATST gains 25% turn meter. You got a trade-off there, right? You have a trade-off. You can launch Luke's tenacity up, so it's going to be stacking offense, or you can put his tenacity up on, and it's going to gain a bunch of turn meter. I tend to think from gameplay, maybe I need to talk about this. So I'm going to make a video. We're going to make a video and just talk about each of these. The damage unit deals as increased as points are earned. The damage unit receives as decreased as points are earned. After enemies take 10 consecutive turns, this unit gains 30% offense, and that's all of them, right? Isn't that all of them? Yeah. Yeah. So your big trade-off on this, the pirate ATST, is you either do the tenacity up and give it a bunch of turn meter, or you start with the mass assist. You don't bother with the tenacity up because when they resist debuffs, it gains a bunch of turn meter. What I have found is the tenacity up is not worth it, and I'll show it to you right here. We're going to show it to you right here. So let's do this first. I'm gonna do it without tenacity up. So this ability gives everybody tenacity up, and when they start resisting debuffs, this thing gains turn meter. So it would gain 125% turn meter the first time around. So let's just do the mass assist. Okay, and then we're just gonna do basics here because we need to put speed up on Luke. I like to have speed up on Luke. And we're avoiding see, we've already at 50%. It's gonna be tough to get a comparison if I max this. I don't want to beat it. I'm actually gonna beat it here. I don't want to beat it. Okay, so you saw what happened there. Let's try this. Let's try this. I was gonna get 100%. It was gonna happen. Okay, so now if I launch this battle and I do the tenacity up first, I don't know if it's gonna matter with how far ahead I am in this one. So I got tenacity up. She gets a bonus turn. We hit him. We hit him again. As soon as that thing takes a turn, it is off to the races. AoE. Okay, now it's gonna go again. Now it's gonna go again. See, look at all the turn. Now I'm far enough ahead of it. I'm far enough ahead of it at this point. In the Coliseum battles, you get ahead of these things, and it may not even matter what they do, and I've got enough upgrades, I'm going to beat this thing. But you saw what happened, right? You saw that if I put the tenacity up first, like was mentioned here, who mentioned in chat? Was it North Mountain or somebody else? What happened was, it was gaining all sorts of turn meter when I was resisting debuffs. You don't want that. Just go all in on this thing and knock it out. So that's your tip for the ATST. Do not do the tenacity up, even though it seems like it might be better because you take less damage. It is not the way to go, and we're about to knock 100% off this thing. Oh, she did not. All right, there we go, 100%. So don't do the tenacity up. Go in with the mass assist first, because you don't want to getting an endless turn meter train. That's your tip for the ATST. What's today's date? What's up, everybody on Twitch? E-Man's here. You didn't think I would stream today? I've been streaming on Mondays with my new schedule. Any plans with for the Coliseum Lightspeed token? I'm going to talk about Lightspeed tokens, I think tomorrow. Actually, I got a couple of videos loaded up that I've got thoughts on. One of them is Lightspeed tokens. So that'll be there this week. So pay attention this week to the channel. I keep doing this. I don't know why I'm making this old man noise. I gotta stop. I have to stop making that noise. I don't think I used to do that. I think that's new. And it makes me concerned for all my old manness. Now, let's go to the Coliseum again. We could probably demo that a little bit better right now in this next level up. So let's do the tenacity up first. Tenacity up, bonus turn to Barris. Do the basic. Do the basic, do the double hit, do the big sweep, and now it starts getting endless turn loop. Look, because it gains 25% turn meter every time I resist a debuff, and I'm resisting debuffs constantly because of my tenacity up, and we're all just dead. Look, we're all dead. We're literally, not literally, we're 80% all dead. Now we're all dead. So that was 15%. Let's go watch it again without doing that. Here we go. Now we'll do the mass assist first. And not resist the debuffs. Yes, basic with IG90. Swing this around, give Luke speed, although I don't think it really matters. I'm not going to get around to him again. I probably should give the speed up to like IG90 since he does the most damage with that solo shot. His, let's go ahead and siphon some crit damage. We're one dead now with our counterattack. I'm not doing the tenacity up. I'm not doing it at all. New record, baby. And there you go. So you're much better off against the ATST not doing the tenacity up, because the turn meter feed is much worse than the stacking damage from the dots. So there you go. There is your ATST tips. Raptor H. Hey, Nooch, thanks for the tips on your mod videos. Really helped my roster and helped me beat my opponents in Grand Arena. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know how this song. Moana came out after when my kids were older. Like, if we look at like Toy Story, Monsters Inc. My son called Monsters Inc. Monsterinski. We look at like that age of animated. I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. Moana after my time. Okay, let's play Grand Arena here, and we are 1-1. By the way, Robert, Rich, Mr. Oyster, we've got lots of High Council members. We have lots of Masters members joining the stream. We salute you to our High Council and Masters members. You are the glue that keeps the Nooch Too Good empire together. We take you and we cement the pieces of our puzzle and our model together. We hang them from the ceiling on little pieces of string and pretend the starships are in our room. Thank you to everything that you do, Masters and High Council and Mod Squad members on this channel, and all of our other members as well. You can join this channel for as little as $1.99 a month just to support and show that you like me, and there's nothing more important to me than being liked. 0-2 at Carbonite 2 Grand Arena. I'll get the Razor Crest charge. You don't have to wish me good luck. We'll have it. I may have to do crystals for it, but I'll get it. Old Fat Man Joe. Director Clinic. I thought there was some goo on my mouse, so I scratched it off, and I just scratched off paint. You can see it kind of. Right there, you see that? All I did was scratch off paint on my, yeah. Not good. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right. Well, nobody has any points yet. Has he done any attempts and been pulled out for whatever reason? No. Remind you to teach me how to do a proper salute? Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep doing my salute. My dad would have taught me. My dad did try to teach me when I was young. He would put me up against a wall, heels to the wall, butt to the wall, back of your head to the wall, 3 fingers between the wall and your neck, shoulders to the wall. Yeah, my dad tried. My dad went to the Air Force Academy. He would tell me these horror stories about Hell Week and all this stuff, and like, when you're a freshman and you're at mess, you only speak when spoken to. And then when you're a freshman at mess and you're eating your soup, you have to scoop the soup from in to out, or you get, you know, whatever, 50 push-ups and stuff. They torture the freshmen, basically, is what it comes down to. They would they'd go out and they'd run Hell's Half Acre, and they would just destroy themselves, and they'd get in 15 seconds. They get in a line, you know, bunch of naked 18-year-old kids in a line, 15 seconds each in the shower. That's all you got. Pits, crotch, out, boom, done. They had to go into the woods and survive. They killed a rabbit, ate its eyeballs. Yeah, Air Force Academy. Nope, now I'm going to take more time, 2062. All right, guys, I apologize. Due to 2062 Thor, we're now taking more time for me to tell more stories. Hey, let's do this. We got more time now. If you're lurking, we got a bunch of folks on at this point. If you're lurking, drop a big L in chat. If you're work lurking, WL, etc. Let us know that you are out there lurking on stream, and we will give you a shout out today on this channel. In to out makes more sense. Man, we're less likely to spill on you? No, that's just no. Do you think a lot of people spill soup by scooping out to in because that's natural? You think a lot of people, it's very unnatural to go like this and then pull it back. I don't think people are spilled. I haven't heard a lot of problems. What of all the problems in the world right now? And if you want to tell him you do not like him, ask him how you can ask for roster. No, that doesn't tell me you do not like him. We got Matthew Garcia and Michael Pennington lurking out there on the short speed. Over on Twitch, we got Jalem, Softwater, Will, Side Boy, Rival, Somnium lurking, and over on the YouTube feed, the main one, we got Hemi, JT, CM Sten, Stager 6 Pass, Shield Flyer, Brian Balaton, Tacitus is out there, Heroes Knight, Tin Bauman. Excuse me, Tin Bauman, Penix. That's questionable. Sauron DeSantis, what's up? Gooseabold, Leonard is out there. What's up, man? Shrek, almost 48 months. Leonard will be 48 months here very shortly. Maybe, I don't know if you're a first 4-year member, but you are really close, dude. You are the OGs. Shrekaholic, Jestem Glued, John Smith of all things, Caladan Alba. Whoa, I lost my place. It does this, it skips forward. AJYT, Din Jarin, Scuba Steve. Otherwise, Scuba Santas, Mr. Oyster, Vader Slaps, Sword of the Jedi, Tone Rocks, Daniel Sex, Stephen Olson, GC Devil, Christian Williams, Ravenstruck, Big Ninja, Lone Star, David DB7P, Garmin is out there. Christian's playing Bronzium. Get in there. I got to get to Bronzium. Look at all those lurkers, says King of Car Racing. Orange Power, Mr. Dev Penn, Jay Morales, Dark Stanley, Parker Alley is out there. Penguins, Canucks playing where it's nothing bad. What do we got? Like a Pittsburgh, Vancouver pipeline or something? What is that? What is going on there? Matt Engineer, Nar, Luke Taylor. There we go. Should I blow even more time? 17 people left because I got annoyed at 2062 Thor. Let's play Great Rita. All right, what do we got down here? We've got Ewoks. Well, Relic Delta is my problem here. That team doesn't concern me, and I'll bet he's got the Omicron. That's unfortunate. There's a little bit of speed. That's probably one arrow. Nope, not even an arrow. Just got 30 even on the rest of it. Yeah, we're here to have fun, man. We're just gonna, jump in and just play. All right. Relic 5 up. See, I think that... Oh, Wilku's now asking to play, so now we can delay it even more. I'm not going to do that, but... God, you guys are annoying. You guys are annoying. I'm guessing Wilku was just poking, just trying to poke there. I don't think Wilku was... I think that was a joke. I've got these Relic Delta issues, although... No, see... Next time around, at least I'll have Relic Phoenix, but I need to add Relic levels to them. We'll go ahead and Wampa this and just knock it out. I shouldn't need to Wampa this, but with the Relic levels being where they are, I think I have to. I do wonder, though. Try this again. See, the problem here now... Let's put in TIE Fighter Pilot instead. I don't have any music going, do I? Auto Nooch merging stall mode engaged. Yeah, I knew you were baiting. I figured that after a second. Oh man. Society is annoying? No, I think our institutions are just failing us en masse. Is what's happening right now. Thank you, North Mountain. So here's the challenge here. I've got two big AoEs from Piet and TIE Fighter Pilot, and at Relic 8 and 5. Relic 8 is a 4 relic level difference, which is significant. Veers is just gonna die, but can these two carry it? That's the question. Yeah, no Nisa doesn't really matter. The relic levels is what I'm concerned about right now. I'm not worried about no Nisa. Relic 4, see, if I go with Range Trooper at gear 11, I think I'm just dead. Then it has to all be done by Piet. If I go with, okay, Admiral Piet can solo, sure, let's do it. You know what, we're testing this stuff. Let's try it. You said it can work? Guys, this is all on Brian Balaton. It's all on Brian Balaton right now. It may work. Maybe he can solo. Right now, it looks like they're going to whittle him down. Let's do this. Okay, that's a good thing. Brian Balaton, you're looking pretty good right now, buddy. You're looking pretty good. Yeah, now you're starting to look not as good here, Brian Balaton. In fact, you look horrible. Brian Balaton said Admiral Piet could solo. Nope. 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 I actually think if I'd have had Veers and Range Trooper in there, I would have gotten that done because of the turn meter train. Although they would have died pretty quickly. I bet Tarkin can solo this. Can he? See, he needs other allies. I'm just gonna Wampa this. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. And by the way,
baby.
We're getting raided by the mighty Captain Frost. Well, welcome aboard, mighty Captain Frost, folks.
It's raid.
I really wish YouTube did that. And it's just a setting in my streaming software, but they don't even recognize YouTube raids because they're not even really raids. What's up, mighty Captain? Were you playing Galaxy Heroes? I'm not familiar with you, and I apologize. So, don't feel bad, Brian Balaton. You know, right now, Relic Delta testing is really important. And I'm okay with giving some priority to that, especially on this account. I'm in Carbonite 2, like, pushing forward in Grand Arena right now is not the big, massive goal on this account, you know. So I kind of want to test those Relic Delta differences. We're getting close to Datacrons, but not quite yet. Not quite. Actually, I do have a Datacron, I think, but it's not ready for their, not there yet. Okay, now this is Dooku with 2 Geos. That's Soldier and Sunfac, right? They all look the same to me. Yeah, all right. But I guess they don't look the same to me. I got the clones in back at Relic 5. See, I have to say these Relic 5s. I think I'm gonna go with Palpatine, who doesn't have his Zetas yet. See, Palpatine next round to Grand Arena will have his Zetas because I got his Lightspeed token activated, but I did it, you know, after we signed up for this Grand Arena. See, if I go with this, it looks good, but I still gotta beat those clones in back, and my only Relic 5s are IG-88 and freaking TIE Fighter Pilot, which sucks. Target is my only really good character right now. I think I gotta do this. Let's see. We'll have to try against those clones down below, but the relic level. You think it's overkill? You think it's overkill? My Gear 12 Darth Vader could not get through Relic 5 Geos yet. Watch this. Watch. He does no damage. My Gear 12 Vader does no damage to Relic 5 Geos. He can't touch them. So you think it's overkill, but it's just not. It's just not. A month ago it was. Yeah, Tarkin's gonna be the one doing all the work here. Palpatine's dead. And I don't think there's any guarantee Tarkin's gonna get through this. I think he'll be okay though. Hold on. I'm gonna save that till next time. On days though. I don't want to use that while I'm dazed. Okay, now I use it. Now I do this. Yeah. See, you think it's overkill. That was not overkill. That was not even close to overkill. Relic Delta, I have seen more influence. I have seen more influence of Relic Delta in Carbonite, because what I've done for years, what I have done for years. Let me say it again. What I have done in this game for years is take teams like that I just use at Gear 12, at Gear 11, my low gear Imperial Troopers, and I would punch up against Relic teams. I can't do that anymore. That's impossible now. It doesn't work. And in fact, I don't think I can beat this team. It's not even a good team. Rex should be the leader here, not 5s. But we got 2 Relic 5 characters. I have 2 Relic 5 characters. My Phoenix can't beat this. My Phoenix at Gear 13 can't. They're not. Watch. I'll show you. They can't do any damage. They're literally not going to do any. I'll try the Gear 12. The Gear 12 might work. I'm even faster, but now I've got a significant problem. And that significant problem is I don't think I can get through 5s. Because of the Relic Delta 5, you know, the 5 Relic Delta difference here. Look at that. Now, if Rex was in the lead, there'd be a bunch of turn meter being gained, but I'm not doing anything here. In fact, but I can't come off of him because he's taunting. I was just thinking maybe I can go over and just sacrifice Rex, but I can't do that either. I'm not going to be able to do any damage against these guys. Maybe I sacrifice here if I can. If I can sacrifice Rex somehow, then I would just come in. Nope. I would come in just against Rex next time. But now he's taunting again and I can't get off of it. We're making a little bit of headway. Now see, then Rex cleanses and he wipes out Hera, and then that's the whole thing. And I whiff with the whiff with the armor shred. Hang on, he's not taunting again. I don't think I would have had enough to take out Rex here at any point anyway. Yeah. So that's the issue. It's you know, we would have had a shot there previously with these teams, but I don't right now. We'll try this too. Now I have 2 Relic 5s, but this is not even a team. General Veers leading TIE Fighter pilot, that's not even a thing. That's not a thing in this game. This team isn't good, but at least it has synergy. This team has no real synergy except Veers gives TIE Fighter pilot 30% damage, but Veers is gear 11, so he's just gonna die. All right, so first we'll go in on Cody again. Nobody assists because there's no troopers. And what's going to happen is Rex is going to continue to cleanse. I'm not going to, there's nothing's going to happen here, actually. I might be able to take out Cody with an AoE if I survive long enough to do another AoE. But notice how much more damage I'm doing against Cody, too. It's the same principle. My Relic 5s are just wiping through Cody with my Relic Delta advantage 5 against Gear 12. But yeah, nothing's gonna happen here because this is a bad team. I don't, you know. Yeah, so Relic Delta right now, I'll go ahead and submit it for the 1 point. Relic Delta right now has crushed. And I don't say this lightly, Relic Delta has absolutely crushed every single low gear counter that I've been using for the past 10 years in this game. It's just gone. It's just gone. Is that good or bad? I'm not a big fan of it. But at the same time, I'll have 42 more Relic characters in 5 months from now. I'll have 42 extra Relic characters that I wouldn't have had otherwise. But I got to get them to Relic 5. You know, Gear 13 isn't worth anything anymore. So yeah, Relic Delta and Carbonite is absolutely wild. It's just a soul crusher. Well, yeah, you could beat R8. You can beat R8 with Relic 7. That's a completely different story. You can't use that to disprove what I just said. Those are different things completely. Completely. Where do I have it in here? Let's see. I've got it up here. Hold on. Relic 7 versus Relic 8 is, or Relic 8 versus Relic 9 is, you know, 5%. Relic 5 versus Gear 12 is 60% one way and 150% the other way. You know, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. All right. I don't think one relic tier is irrelevant, but one relic tier is much more irrelevant than, again, I'll say it again, I guess I have to, because whatever, is that I was using Gear 11 Imperial Troopers against some relic squads, and not in a small, years of gameplay, and proving and playing that over and over again and making it work, and then recommending the Imperial Troopers as an early team because they did so much punching up in Grand Arena. And I mean, years of that, and it's all gone. It's just completely gone. Completely gone. No one is unlocking Executor today, actually, Wilson. No one. There is not a person on the planet Earth who is unlocking Executor today. Just FYI. Next Monday, I am. Next Monday. No one is unlocking the Executor today. Not you, not your mom, not your friend's mom, nobody. All right, so that's the crux of Carbonite Grand Arena right now. Is Relic Delta has really just made all of the counters I've been using for 10 years in this game, probably not 10 years, several years in this game are now just complete crap and don't work. That's where Relic Delta is in Carbonite. When you get up to higher levels in Kyber, which we're about to go to Kyber, it's a different story. It's a different story. You aren't gonna buy the last 10 shards of Executor today. What is everybody talking about? Nobody's buying Executor shards today. What's happening on this? What's happening out here? People are in La La Land. If you wail hard enough, you can unlock Executor. It cost you 10k crystals. Yeah. Free to play. I think that's the whole. If I wail on my free-to-play account, I think it defeats the entire. Like, I might as well just stop doing it. Yeah, at Relic Delta 2, counters are mostly going to work unless you've got an attacker Datacron on. Then you can just forget it. That attacker cron is no joke. That attacker cron is no joke. All right, let's go play some Kyber. Could have beaten that last team if you still had Fiat. You told me, Brian Balaton. All right, I really want to ban him right now. I know you're just playing around, but boy, that's my only. Okay, let's jump over and play some Kyber. One sec here. Let's get all this loaded up. Do the liking and subscribing, everybody. Make your family a better family today by liking the video and subscribing to Nooch Too Good Studios. We're about to go play some Kyber Grand Arena and check out Relic Delta over there. So basically what Relic Delta is doing, it's going to force me at the Carbonite levels to take all of those Gear 13 characters that they're giving me and make them all Relic 5. That's what they're forcing me to do, minimum. Maybe even Relic 7. They're kind of just driving me down that path. So here's a whole bunch of new Relic characters. You gotta get them all to Relic 5 and 7 or you're gonna keep dying in Grand Arena. That's what's going on. Although that last guy may not play. That may be what happens there. Oh, a jab at yourself. If you have all the requirements for fleet done, you can go into the journey guide and hit the find charge orders. Gives you. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Never done it that way. I like playing. I like playing and earning the shards mostly. I didn't really need to buy Kyrotech on this account anymore. Really dialed in on the mods. All right. Crit damage, defense, pass. Crit damage, tenacity, pass. That might be okay for like a I mean, there's a spot where that would be... I don't want to spend fleet currency for it. This is where I'm continuing my Datacron work. On my Datacrons, all I do in the... Oh, by the way, Conquest is almost over, isn't it? I better spend this. Okay. So all I'm doing with the Conquest right now is grabbing the stuff, and then I can upgrade those guys too. We'll do that. And I come over here... And I just spend it. No, I can't spend it, yeah. Alright. Sorry, I haven't logged into this account this morning. That mod currency. All right, now we're gonna go play Coliseum. Some more big Coliseum action on the channel today, boys and girls. Something free? There we go. Where am I based and what time is it for me? I am in Abu Dhabi and it's currently 1 in the morning. Hang on, I have upgrade. I'm having too much fun today. I'm gonna go up 2 levels here since Luke was 27. Let's see if we can get Luke to 28 too. I go to 29, Luke. Okay. Same here. You're in Abu Dhabi. Raise your hand in chat if you're in Abu Dhabi. Everybody who's in Abu Dhabi, raise your hand. I'm in Missouri. It's 11 a.m. Ban him like we banned journalism? Oh, Lord. We only banned journalism during COVID. We don't ban it anymore. Only if journalism doesn't agree with the president, then we ban it. That's been going on for about the last 8 years. Well, 9 years. Yeah, this was a slaughter. I just crushed that ATST. Boom, done. Everybody's in Abu Dhabi. All of chat. Everybody in chat's in Abu Dhabi. It's crazy. I gotta do this. Let me do a squad arena here. You're apologizing for watching Sanjita more than me? Nah, don't do that. I love Sanjita. He's okay in you know, the right situation. I love that guy. This is not a very good raid team. I do like Commander Ahsoka on that raid team, but it's just generally not a very good raid team. Ooh, I wiped out Commander Ahsoka there. I think I did Luke's damage immunity, right? Okay. I probably could have just killed Luke there. Just gonna auto this. It's not a good team. Good, Danny boy. Get in that closet and stay in it with your mods. Take her out before she ults. Thank you. Nah, just kill over here. There you go. Please hurry up. Oh, don't strip his turn meter, Jin. You're stupid. She would have done it again if I hadn't done this. She would have stripped his turn meter right down to 0 again. Okay, no thank you. No thank you. I don't think it's a strange raid team. It's still, I mean, this is a 7. No, this is a pretty strange raid team to be down there. That is a pretty strange, this is a 3-year-old account. That's a strange raid team, I agree. Nope. Okay, do I have any upgrades again here? Nope. All right, let's do the Coliseum again. See how it goes against the ATST. I really still not fully understanding the progression here, and how I know I'm progressing slowly over the week. It still isn't fully, I don't fully understand the progression. I guess I don't need to. I'm doing okay, but it's a little frustrating. Don't want to do the tenacity up. We know how that goes. I can get this to 30, which I think I can. Just don't die. Vader, 2 of them are down. I don't think I'll get to 30. In fact, I am not. Unless I got an upgrade there, which, see, this is what's annoying to me. Now I gotta back out. I gotta go over here to my collection, go to the era characters. I have an upgrade. Now I do the upgrade. I do that. Now I gotta back out. There's so much upgrading, and it's so much back and forth. It's really, I want access to that era. I want a button over here that gives me access to those era characters. I'm tired of going out and in, out, in, etc. I guess I could do that and then like hold a click on the character to do it, but I don't know. I don't like the way it's all put together. I got a lot of protection now. It's crazy too what like one gear level will do. Like I just geared up. Now I've got IG and Luke at the same level, and I think I'm gonna get an extra 10-15% out of this, maybe. Nah, maybe not. I might be full of it. Who's blinded? Ouch. Maybe not. New record! There we go. We got an extra 6 to 7%. Right, like now, okay, I got that. Now I gotta go up here. I guess what I could do is click battle and then click on Luke to see if I got an upgrade available. But then I gotta go here. I don't, because I don't have enough currency. And then if I go over to IG, I don't have enough currency for him either. I don't like they should put a character menu in here since it goes together. That would make it much easier. Know what I mean? All right, let's play Grand Arena. Anybody want to complain? We haven't started Kyber Grand Arena yet. Anybody want to complain before I get started? All right. Luke's tenacity is a decent heal? What? I thought it was just tenacity and bonus turn. Tanks taunt, attackers assist, healers and supports restore health and protection to all allies. Oh, that's weird. That's why. I just got this upgraded recently and it wasn't doing that, so that's a new one. So if I do it, then my healers and supports restore 15%. Is Barris a healer? Yeah. Is Asajj a support? No. Vader's going to be an attacker. Surely IG-90 is not. He's a support, okay. So if you have IG-90 and Barris on the field, that'd be 30% health protection. Let's try that. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a pretty new ability for me. I'm not going to do it. So, okay. So previously the heals that were available were pretty suckball. Barris does like a 5% heal and health heal, and then Chota does like a 10% health heal or something like that. Just nothing. But this is going to be, if I have these two supports / healers on the field, it'll be like a 30% health and protection for everybody, it looks like. So I'm going to wait. Let's see if they can stay on the field. Still think I'm okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Well, this is going much better. A little better RNG here. Okay, now let's get to Luke. Let's go to 1 speed. Watch the heal. Vader's at about 70% health. Luke's at about 95. She's at about 85, and he's at about 70. And since I have one healer and 1 support, it's 15% health protection. So it's going to be, it should be 30% health and protection for both. And a bonus turn for IG-90. That's nice. You're right. That's really nice. Really nice. I like that. Yeah, it heals across the board. For each healer, what it does is it makes the healers and supports heal everybody else. I gathered that from the... I knew what was going on. I understood what you were saying. All right. Huh. I like that. Good call. Good call. Very nice. Well played, Jericho. Your name is spelled wrong, but well played. All right, let's play Grand Arena. Kyber 2 will win it. I thought we had the win last time, but he came back and made it happen. We were ahead when I left. We were ahead when I left, and he was still sitting on the front wall, and he had fails on the front wall. See, he was sitting on... He had 1 fail in rain. He had killed that. Jabba was standing alone, but he had 2 fails against Jabba. And then up top, he had failed once against Lord Vader, and there was another... I think it was Malgus. I thought he was done. I thought he was done, but he wasn't. So he came back and won. Yeah, you can spell your name however you want. All right, let's see here. All right, let's plan this out a little better. Jabba, Rey, Ahsoka with Ezra. Okay, so I have to use Leia down here. I'm looking for Ufus here. Jedi Master Kenobi works here. All right. Up top, Leia and Lord Vader. I mean, I got other teams too. And Lord Vader is Relic 9, and Lord Vader does not have the good attacker cron. Thank God. Whoa! Lord Vader with that attacker cron, you can forget it. Forget it. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to use here against Leia. I might be able to Bo-Katan Lord Vader, maybe. No. I can Bane Lord Vader, and I can try Kylo, some combination of Kylo and Jedi Master Luke up here, or... Can I Bane this? Nobody's using Leia on defense. gonna hurt his. That's gonna hurt him on offense. I would have to. I would think. Bane is 67%. And we got the tank thing on there. That's gonna make it worse. I don't know if it'll make it worse actually. But hold on. Kylo is 91%. That was with like, we got the crew con. I don't have the spring there Kylo cron. That's what everybody's using here. I think there's a crew cron. Okay, I think I can Kylo that. Okay, so we're gonna Bane this, and we're gonna Kylo that. Does he have Power King Hondo? We didn't look at his roster, did we? No. Yes, Power King Hondo Relic 9. He could have him in back. If he's got him in back, we'll clear the bottom first, and we'll see what we got. Let's clear the bottom. All right. This has to be Leia. This has to be Leia, right? I can see it. See, I don't want to use Sith Eternal with Bane. I don't want to do that. I might be wrong. Kylo can beat this too, but I gotta save Kylo. I have to save Kylo in case there's Hondo in back. Right. So I'm gonna Leia this. And my tank cron wasn't very exciting last time, but I do kind of want to. I do want to try out Traya this time, though. Have we seen any? Is there anybody out there? What are we doing with this Nihilus cron? Anybody? I'm gonna go back with the tank cron here with Leia. Anybody got any evidence out there with that trade, with a 3v3 trade team with that Nihilus cron? I'd like to hear about that. Okay, Drogon, take care of business. No! Leia? Somebody? Thank you. All right. It's supposed to work the first time. I mean, that might be some Relic Delta action there, too. Just stun lock them all. All right, now we just auto. All right. Done. All right. So that's done. Let's use our UFUs here. You wish Capital Games didn't have the right to Star Wars so they could make a game that's lasted 10 years? Who do you think would do a better job with this game? I have one company in mind, but that'll be tomorrow's video. Rex, Thrawn, Nihilus is fairly. I don't want to do that. Calvin faced a Rex, Thrawn, Nihilus last night and took a few shots to kill. Even the Rex, C-Rex 5 squad seems to. Well, yeah, that's where I put the 5's Kron onto that Rex C-Rex 5 squad. Maybe I need to switch it out. Your Rex 5s got 9 holes. Did you use that Kron? Is that what you did? Maybe I should switch up that Kron, because right now I did it with this 5's Kron. So what you're saying is maybe next time switch it up. We could try that out. I'm not, nobody's giving any reports that the Nihilist thing is doing a lot of stuff. So if I do this and unequip that, and I'll put, oh, I gotta max out Rex. I can do that. I can get that done. Doesn't look that exciting. Protection disruption for 2 turns on all enemies could be pretty bad. We can switch it up. We're trying stuff here. I'll have to max that out. People were all excited about that, and when I was reading it, I was like, I mean, it looks cool, but you still have like the Traya team is entirely eliminated when there's a dark side Galactic Legend out there, and it doesn't really work against any Galactic Legend except for Luke. So I didn't really see the jazz, but I thought that maybe I was missing something, so I didn't say anything about it. It didn't seem all that amazeballs to me, I guess what I'm saying. Can I go with just... Can I save Starkiller? I might be able to. That's with Starkiller, 97% without 82%. Let's just go. Maybe there'll be a team we can do Palp and Mara Jade with down the road or something. See here, 877, I'm 777. Not a huge difference here. We should be all right. Yeah, if you get greedy, you might lose. And the worst place to lose is on the bottom front wall. Absolute worst place to lose. You wish Capital Games didn't have the rights to Star Wars so that Disney could get the right. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, there's one. Oh, just dead. Just flat out dead. Really? When that Kron's gone, I'm not sure how things are gonna go. There we go. All right, easy. Okay. And Jabba, we're gonna do Jedi Master Kenobi. We've done it 2 different ways and it worked both ways. So I think the argument is there both for the insta-kill immediately against Chrysanthemum and saving it for Leia. I think it's worked both ways for me. Do I have another light side tank run? Not yet. I've got a lot of this stuff ready for next time, but not quite ready yet. This actually saved Commander Ahsoka once or twice for me. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Let's go ahead and just knock out Chrysanthemum this time and see what happens. Like I said, I've had it work both ways. I mean, it kind of makes some sense because Leia's not, she's pretty squishy. And now Chrysanthemum's not on the board, so I can get to my ult faster by just doing stuff. See, he's not taunting right now. So I can get the ult faster and then get around the taunt again. Almost there. Now he's gonna taunt. Halfway to my ult so far. Can I assist now? Yep, okay. Just gonna smack him again with the armor shred. I could smack him again with the armor shred. Okay, we got 2 on him. Now we do this and we take out Leia. Right here, should be. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna finish off Chrysanthemum. There, he's gone. Now he's auto it. Yeah. I actually like that. I think that's a little smoother than saving it up for Leia. Because if I save the kill for Leia, I'm just hitting Chrysanthemum for the first like 45 seconds of the battle and doing no damage at all. Whereas if I eliminate Chrysanthemum, then I've got access. Hold on. Hold on. What's going on here? I don't like the looks of this. Okay, we're okay now. Jabba with that support crown is no joke either, by the way. Or maybe with the... Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I get rid of Chrysanthemum, then I can focus on Leia for a little while, then Chrysanthemum comes back and he's not taunting for a little while, so I can stay on Leia. Then I gotta go on Chrysanthemum for a minute, then I get my ult, then I go back to Leia. Whereas if I wait for Leia to become open, I'm sitting there just hitting Chrysanthemum over and over and over again with nothing happening. So I like that better. I like that better. Am I wrong, but shouldn't matchmaking be best set to set them up by closeness and roster unlocked at average gear levels? That way Relic Delta be less of a thing. Yep, that would make some sense. But then you'd have people that were just outspending everybody else, so, you know. It's supposed to be an ELO system, it's not built for, hey, Felis Horde, thank you for the sub over there on Prime. 5's tank crown with JMK seems like it'll be good to kill SLKR. Well, SLKR is almost never on defense up at this level. Okay, let's take out Balin and Reva here. I wonder, can my Phoenix do this since there's no more Ninth Sister Kron? I think I can. No, I can't. I don't have Captain Rex. We'll give it a little bit of time over on. Twitch has got an ad break right now. They always tell me when they got that. So I'm thinking, let's look up these Reva and Balin teams. Although Reva's going to be really hard to measure because we had those crons last time. So we'll have to exclude crons, but it's going to look very different. In fact, there's not going to be very many counters without that cron. Just exclude all of these. Okay. So without that, let's see here. Treya, done. Can't use them. Defense, don't have it. I'm not using Bane here. Gungans, that seems like a good bet. I like that idea. They tried Kylo and failed, and they went to WoW. Let's use the Gungans. Those Gungan teams weird or anything? Tarples and Jar Jar? Looks like everybody's winning here. That's without Jar Jar, and that's with the Boomadir, not the Phalanx. We'll go with Tarples. And I mean, I can't use these guys anywhere else, right? So... that's got a lot of protection, but I need that for... actually, it doesn't. It's got armor penetration, 280%. Let's drop down here. Offense, crit damage, defense, armor penetration. Offense, health. Don't care about health at all. 14% protection, starting with turn meter, tenacity, potency. Let's just use that. There's not much of a cron over there. And let's go. I like that idea maybe of the 5's cron with Jedi Master Kenobi, and then you can put General Kenobi somewhere else. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard. Will Boss Nass get a turn? Yes. Get rid of my debuffs, okay? Doesn't really matter. I probably should have just gone ahead and... stuck here, okay. Finish her off? Yeah. I'm not even worried about Reva's got Death Mark, and I'm killing the other ones. All right, I'm gonna auto this. That's pretty clean, and that's a pretty good trade-off. Gungans for Reva, I like that. I wonder if that works 5v5. GK with Rey doesn't sound so bad either. Not a bad idea. Guys, the more attacker crons you can get on your teams, I think the attacker cron is the way to go here. The tank cron is good. The support cron is okay. The healer cron is all right. That attacker cron, it's making some characters like completely over the top, ridiculous, just killers, absolute killers. And Lord Vader's at the top of that list. Any team that puts debuffs on and has attackers on it, put the attacker cron on it, man. They're gonna have so much offense, it's gonna be crazy. That was easy. All right. Stanimal and Beastkiller played each other. He remembers. I'm gonna look up. Let's look up some counters for this. I think Gungans actually worked there too, but that might have been with the Krons back in the day. Let's take a look at Balin here. Didn't do anything goofy, right? No. What's this? Nothing. Okay. Jedi Master Luke, that's not a bad use here. Using Jedi Master Luke would not be a waste here. Bo-Katan's not a waste. That's probably with the Rolocron though too, right? Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just use Jedi Master Luke here and get it out of the way. I don't need him for up top. Bo-Katan's better for... Oh yeah, let's just do it. And we'll just go with Luke and Cal. Where's Cal? There he is. Relic levels, I've got a little Relic Delta advantage there. We don't need a major Kron. Evasion up, that's just not exciting, but I don't really need anything major here. Do I need protection on these things? I don't want to use those, I need them elsewhere. I don't think none of those have protection, so we don't have a lot of protection. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. His Kron's not much either. And let's go. Yeah, because that's exactly what I'm doing, Dark Void. Jedi Master Luke doesn't... There's a lot of places he lacks. So when you find a spot... And Baylan Skoll is not like... I mean, this is not a joke team, so... That's not what I want to do. I did that before, and people are like, what are you doing, man? I just forgot how to use Cal Kestis somehow during a battle. Probably should have just gone with the, this with Cal Kestis, because now you're dead. And I think this does it too. No, it doesn't. Okay. To Cal Kestis, you're dead. Not quite that one. Not quite Mr. Beefy over there. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right, let's go see what we got. You guys called it. We have to use Kylo here. Nothing else is gonna work. But I've got to get through the top wall too. I got to get ships open. So I don't think he's going to get through my defense. That's why this is a stiff defense he's put up here. 6 GLs. I'm going to Bane this. No, I'm going to Bane. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Bane. Leia's got that tank Kron, right? Which is okay. Nobody uses her on defense. It's just not done. Okay. Sith Eternal and Bane is 89%. I'm gonna do that. I don't normally do that, but I need to do that here. So it's gonna be Sith Eternal and Bane. And I'm gonna try to Bo-Katan Lord Vader. I have a Relic Delta lack here. We need a lot of health. This is where I want to apply a Kron. 80% health. And I can get evasion up, because I don't care about that. Let's go with this. This is where an attacker Kron could be crazy. Absolute insanity. I need to go get more of those. Maz does work against Lord Vader. I forgot about that. Maz does work against Lord Vader. We may do that instead of Bo-Katan. Hold on, let's do this first. I mean, obviously. I have to link her. Okay. Get him out. All right. Your boy's about to hurt me, I think. Nope, you did the wrong thing. Ooh, wow, we're loaded already. Oh man, that animation looked tighter than it normally does, didn't it? That looked a little bit better than it normally does. She's gonna revive. I'm just gonna auto this. The nice thing about Bane, unless it changes when he's in this 2v2, nope, he still does it. You know, like where Wampa skips the AoEs, Bane actually does his AoEs even if there's only one enemy on the board. Can she revive against this team? With the Kron? Yeah, she can, okay. Is it worth it to buy the C bundle? I'm gonna paste this into YouTube because I can't get it to work in Twitch for some reason. I have a whole video about that. Here you go, Asake. Or who asked the question? Wilson? There you go, buddy. There you go, Wilson. That's how... That video will help you to make the determination if it's worth it to buy the C bundle. That's as stated, it's a subjective question. There's just no way to answer that in a bubble. This is not the good attacker Kron. So let's look this up here. And then offense is Maz. I used this last time and it worked just fine. 86% with OG Hondo. A little bit higher with OG Hondo and Smee, but I don't think I have Smee. I think he's on defense. I do have Smee. I've also got... Yeah, I've got that Kron. These are all pretty similar combos. Not all, but mostly at the top here. I kind of want to go with this. That'll leave if I want to use Athano and Smee later. I can use them against somebody. If I, I don't know if that's a good team or not, but Maz... No, that's not what Maz... Hondo and Quiggold. Let's do that. A little bit of Relic Delta problem here, but this should help. And 280% armor penetration never hurt nobody. You can get an R5 Wampa with the Coliseum token? No way. There's no way they're letting that happen. Well, I've already got it on this account, so I'm not gonna be able to see. There's no way you can get a Wampa in there, is there? You can't get Rebel... Well, you can get Hermit Yoda. Hold on. Okay, come on. I don't want to level... I don't care about leveling up in the Google store. I don't care. Okay. You can get the Wampa with the... Yes. Wow. Yes, go get Wampa. Yes, go get Wampa. Jeez, that's crazy. Armor penetration won't matter because they do special damage. Is that all they do? What's this? Oh, I'm not even worried about it in this account. I can go grab a lightspeed token and oh boy. I haven't even paid attention to my lightspeed token here. That's gonna be some extra stuff. That's fine. Just because they do special damage doesn't mean that all their damage is special damage, right? Special damage. Well, that's her only damage dealing ability. Yeah, whatever. I'm doing it anyway. Don't care. It's a quick old crown. I'm using it. I'm using it. I'm using it. If you ask the damage's mother if it's special, the mother will tell you that the damage is special. All right, let's go. So we want to dial in on Lord Vader. Everybody's dazed but be cleansed. Take away 2 stacks of the... Yep. Blind them. I don't want to do that quite yet. There's some damage happening there. Now that's all special damage. But Quiggle's doing damage and getting some bonuses. We're going right around the protection. Nope, I can do this now. And get him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was ignoring you, Jay-Chung. Nothing personal. Completely unnecessary. That's what I did last time. I just dialed in on Vader, Lord Vader, and got it done. Come on, get out of here. Jeez, I can't believe he's still standing after that. That should do right here. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we've knocked out all the Galactic Legends. I can use Great Mothers here. I gotta look up some counters for these other ones. There's other counters. Great Mothers has counters. I'm gonna go kill Hondo with Kylo, because that's where we're using him, and that's all we're using, and then we'll figure out all the other counters. This, and here, and this, and we go in on Hondo. Hondo Naka. Nobody's gonna be taunting. Does he kill my cooldowns right away? What a jerk. I thought they couldn't. Are they not able to be shot? I thought they couldn't resist the shock. Nah, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I thought they couldn't resist my shock. What's going on? What's going on? Support cron. I didn't look at it. Is that the support cron killing me? This isn't gonna work. I didn't look at the cron. Still, I just assumed this would work. No, it's just the Brutus cron. Low to the single malt Jedi.
For a drink?
You want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't regret using Hilo there. I don't think I can kill Hondo now.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Why is that up? I don't know if I can kill Hondo now. Oh, come on. No, not the attack mirrors. Okay. That's gonna be with the Rolocron though, right? Yep. No, sometimes without. So it looks like Bo-Katan's an option here. Maybe. Looks like Bo-Katan might be my only option here. And I'm gonna have to dial in on Hondo because he's just gonna revive Brutus. I need a good cron. Look at that, Hondo. It was Jedi Master Kenobi and Kylo and Sith Eternal, and finally Bo-Katan got it done. Alright, well. With IG, okay. So I was expecting. I do have a Relic Delta problem with Hondo himself. True damage doesn't matter with critical chance. See, I checked on that one. Are you happy? Healer, so this healer, this might be the way to go. Crit chance, health, crit damage, potency. Whenever they evade, oh, I don't want to be doing much of that. Whenever the start turn healer allies inflict healing immunity on all enemies for 2 turns can't be dispelled or resisted. Whenever a non-healer is healed, they reduce their cooldowns by 1. He's only got 1 heal ability, and that's like a passive heal too, I think, on himself, maybe. Whenever an ally falls below 25% health for the first time, all allies are converted 50% health and 100% protection. Okay. The first time an ally is defeated, revive them. I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one. All right, I'm gonna dial straight in on Hondo here. See what happens. No. I mean, I guess I could take. I might be able to kill Brutus pretty quickly, and then, but he's just gonna revive, I think, right? Get him knocked out. Okay. Do this. Was really ineffective. Or ineffective, as the case may be. Yeah, I think we'll be able to knock out Brutus just every time he comes up, we can just knock him out. If he comes up, he's not... Okay, hold on. So far, this looks like it's pretty solid. He said out loud before the battle was over. Okay. I gotta get... They both gotta take turns because I gotta get some action here. We'll do this. Yeah, we're loading up some stacks of whirly birds. Nah, he's just going too fast on that. And he's not, he got him. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, that's not a bad little cleanup. Let's look at the rest of these teams, and I'm actually, this wall doesn't concern me very much. I might be wrong on that. That wall doesn't. This wall is more concerning. So let's just do the counters here. JP Wilker, what's up, buddy? Another Nooch Jr.
Nooch is goated.
Nooch Jr. checks in. You working from home? I think that the attacker cron is going to change. I think that's the more attacker crons you can get, the better off you're going to be. The tank crons are good. The support crons are all right. Those attacker crons are kind of ridiculous. So we'll see. Let's look these counters up. We got Maz with the same team I had. Work from home. Nice. JP Wilker. Easy dubs. Nice. Let's look up here. Quad mate. I think this is going to be Great Mothers here. That's the support cron. Whenever a non-support is critically hit, that's going to be just Obi-Wan. They get protection up. They're going to have a lot of other protection up too. At start of turn, support allies dispel all buffs and all enemies. So I get no buffs. Evasion up, Hellsteel up. So I don't want that cron that gives me evasion up, Hellsteel up, and whatever. All right, let's look up our counters here. Quiggled, and then not much. All right. Welcome to taking a break, Vader Slaps. Bane. Treya's 70%. Great Mother's 75%. Was that with that night? Nah, not really. So I think what we'll do is we'll go... I gotta find spots to use my Mandalorians too. I got them now. We're gonna go Great Mothers here against Quad May. I think she's on defense. Yeah. Okay. Don't have her. Not like it looks. We'll go Reba against Maz. Great Mothers against Quad May. Reba against Maz. I think Great Mothers have a few counters here. Regular team. And nope. And Balin's Skull against Great Mothers. And that'll get that done. Then we'll deal with that bottom wall, which I'm less concerned about. Okay. So, Reba here first. What was that Reva team? What's the, that might be with a Reva Crime, which we don't have anymore. Maybe I might be a little too confident on that. Hold on. That is with the Crons. I don't see any without the Crons. I still think this is gonna be worth a shot. All Crons. Grand Inquisitor, I'm not gonna use Night Sister. We're gonna use this. No, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. What am I gonna put on it? %120% crit damage, 12% health, 96% armor penetration. This is the one I'm most worried about, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. What do I got to lose? Just an entire Grand Arena round, which would end the whole world. Don't need to heal yet. Let's see. Now I need to heal, so I need a turn. I need a turn. I need a turn. I'll do this since I got the death mark. Oh, we almost got Maz there. I'm gonna go for it. Yes, okay, there we go. Now I got death mark over here. Yo, we're back. No more death mark. Okay, now I gotta heal. Heal up Grand Inquisitor. Okay. Come on. There we go. Now we got the death mark. He's got foresight though. Get him. Get him. If I can use Reva's special, it'll go really... I can't. I need to heal her. Let's just do this. Maybe should have healed Grand Inquisitor there. Get him! There we go. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. All right. That's pretty good there. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, we were using Balin against Great Mothers, and what was I using here? Great Mothers here. How's my Relic Delta here? Same Z's, okay. We could do that. Crit damage, penetration, health, tenacity. I like that extra health protection. All right, let's go. So, yeah, I want to try to get out you if I can. This can be evaded, right? Deal physical damage, then dispel buffs. Darn it. Okay. Okay, almost there. Stay alive, spirit. Don't die. He keeps getting foresight. No! No! Okay, woo! One step. All right, let's get the queenie out. Okay, there we go. You can't target her. You can. Get her out! You're so close. It hurt. Somehow her intestines are on the floor, but she's still alive. That's... No! Get back! Do it again! Did that time. Come on, man. This is pain. No to the pain. Okay, here. Yes. That didn't do anything. Okay, I gotta get spirit over here. I gotta get... I don't like the looks of this much. Maybe I should have done that to Qui-Gon. Oh, no, yeah, she's losing health as we go. There we go. I forgot about that. There we go. All right, now it's just a matter of time. I'm not gonna really... I don't know why I would... I guess I can assist there just to get her out of the way. We do this. Somehow my brain just forgot to register that they're losing health every time. It's every time they take a turn, or every time I take a turn, they lose a bunch of health. So yeah, there we go. This, we're gonna be at full banners here, easy peasy. Let's squeeze my lemon. Ooh, that didn't do anything. Good old Qui-Gon, man. For a guy that you could stab with a lightsaber and he dies so easily when nobody else dies from being stabbed by lightsabers, he survives a lot there. We're getting some good counters on here. We're getting some good counters this time around. All right. What are we doing now? What are we doing here? All right, so Great Mothers is Balin. It's just going to be a wipe you off the map kind of thing. And then we'll go deal with the bottom. I didn't look to see if I need these counters in, but I think I've got to use Balin here regardless. There we go. And I think I've got other teams I can take down bottom. We'll find out. I could be lacking. I don't even think I need a major Datacron here. Just get the speed up. I don't even know if I need that. I'm just gonna... Just do this. I don't think I need a lot of extra work here. Like that. Spirit's gone. And like this. Yep. Yeah, it's just... Where do I have that?
All too easy.
He's hanging in there a little bit. But just a little bit. That's just simple. All right. Get her done, or he plays. All right. Now, what's the ship? What do the ships look like? Let's see. That doesn't look scary. That's not scary. That's weird. Does he... That's weird. Is that a defensive team? This is the scariest team. All right. Ships cheese. Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Zalbarkron, Zalak Relic 5, Saw Gerrera, and Peridia Pals without the special Kron. All right, so let's go look these up here. Don't have Gungans. That's with a Wampa Kron, right? Yeah, that's not... I gotta get that. We gotta get the stats off of there. Don't have. Let's go a little lower. Don't have. Gas is no good here. Uh-oh. C-Less is not good here. Uh-oh. Solo Cup was burning something. Solo Cup goes out there just to take out Mission, and then CLS with Han and Chewie works. And then Troopers work. So it looks like that's what we do here. Because all the wins with teams I have are just Revan and Zalbar. So I got to two-shot this. That's a one-shot. I don't have Cal. It's actually 47%. That's no, that's not with Zalbar. All right, so once we get Mission out of the way with that sacrifice, we have a lot of options. So we'll do that. All right, so that'd be the first thing we'll do. Then we got to look at Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, Saw, and the Peridia Pals. Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper for me to poop on. Radis there. Gas there. Mandalorian's there. A lot of options. A lot of options there. Okay. And then we got Saw. It's gonna be Kyle, right? No, it's Mon Mothma. That's weird. That's weird. Is this a thing? Gas here, CLS here, Tarkin here. A lot of options. Now we gotta sort this without the Kron, because they're all gonna have a Kron out there. That's attacking. Yeah, just get rid of that Kron. Not gonna be. Oh, there are a lot of these. Really? Yes, so. I think almost Atreya here. CLS. All right. So the one thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to just. I can put my cup in there. No, I can't. Oh, that's not how you look it up. Okay. This is just gonna get Mission out of the way, and then we can bring in like Mandalorians on this. I don't even think I have any mods on this guy. Yeah, just to get that. That's what we wanted. Submit. Okay. Now let's take our Mandalorians and do this here. We've only got 4 teams to play. We got 5 big Datacrons, and CLS might be one of them, so I can use any one of these I want. Offense, arm penetration, health, crit avoidance. Okay. I did type and cut the search, didn't I? All right. La 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 la. Yes. Oh, yeah. No buttons pushed. I just beat that team and I never pushed a button. There you go. Done. Sit down. Zero buttons pushed. How about them apples? That was kind of awesome. Okay. Now I'm forgetting what we said on these other ones. This was AdRad, right? I should have wrote it down. Gas is gonna be Gas beats this. Everything beats this. Treya, gas, Treya, and Adrad. Let me look at the Adrad to make sure I got that right. And Mon Mothma, weird. No, it's not right. Chupio here. Okay. Chupio here, gas here, and Treya there. Almost got him. Ah, come on.
We're certainly lucky that you are on our side. Oh, my goodness.
Steal us. Okay, get him. Gone. All right, there we go. Now I can't target anybody except the stupid rebel trooper. I guess I can. No, I can't even target. All right. Luthen's gonna bring him back. No, he brings Saw back. I thought he was what? That's never. Am I missing a turn order here? That's weird. I should have just AoE'd there. All right, done. What's the deciding gag factor at my level? Picking the right counters. It's picking the right counters. All of that. It's all of that. There's no one deciding. You got to pick the right counters. You got to have the good mods, and you've got to have the datacrons. It all matters. I don't know. There's no one. But if you're on an even level, basically, it's just you got to find the right counters. That's why I constantly look up the counters, even though I know it's maybe kind of annoying to some folks. But I'm just gonna keep looking them up. All right, what do I use here? Anybody sitting on a cron? I don't think so. 100% critical chance. In my other squad, I'm gonna be using Treya. Health, potency, crit chance, crit damage. Okay, fine. Yeah, there's no one kill factor here. That's not. Or what do they say in Clash Royale? You want what do they call it? When your not your win factor, your win. What's the right word? Come on. Just get him out. I want to get Moff Gideon out, but... Yeah, sit down. Get him out. There we go. Win condition, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's one single... And I think that's what makes this, you know, when you get to the Kyber levels, I think that's what makes Grand Arena so good. Is there's not one win condition that make it work better for you. You've got to have good mods. You've got to have the right counters. You've got to use the counters the right way. You've got to have some datacrons. You know, you need everything at the top levels to get it done. So I think that's what makes the game mode good. It's unfortunate it's not as good as it used to be, but we can't, you know, talking about that for the rest of my life is not going to be productive. He's pretty annoying. So I don't think that there is one special part of that. All right, done. Okay. Oh, I still gotta get those troopers out, right, with Treya. I don't think I left a lot on the table here. I've got a couple teams I could use as like cleanup and stuff, but this kind of worked out pretty darn well. I mean, he had, what, how many defense GLs? He had 6 GLs on defense? I gotta get Nihilus up to... I gotta get these guys up to Relic 7. They're lacking right now. I better take care of that. Health, that's what I want to see. Health and defense on that one. That's what I want. I want the health and I want the defense. We gotta get rid of you first. Oh, I should have put the Nihilus Crown on. What am I doing? Yeah, whatever. That's kind of dumb. I was meaning to use this with the Nihilus Crown, which so far has not been really exciting with Nihilus. We've all commented today. And sit down. I'm gonna auto this. Yeah, not really either way. And the ships are kind of a gimme, so we'll go take care of those. This is gonna be a pretty good round. This is gonna be a pretty good round. Did I put the Nihilus Crown on? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't care. Whatever. Maybe it was an Nihilus Crown. Alright, home one is the toughest one here. No roster reviews today. No, I gotta get out of here. Mondays are generally gonna be Grand Arena, and that's gonna be it. Just based on time and like stuff to do. So, I did put it, but just for the stats. Well, that worked out. I don't know. Do I use Executor here, or do I use Executor here? Do I use Profundity here or here? I don't think it really matters. I think that's all I need. Now I get some annoyance for a bit while they take a bunch of turns. I'm gonna deal with this. Profundity hasn't even gone yet. What kind of debuffs do I got on here? Let's get all this off. Oh, I'm targeting Biggs, but he is dead. Okay, I should have done that on the B-Wing. I guess getting rid of those debuffs is a waste of time, actually, at the end of the day. There we go, you're out, and that's gonna do it. I should be able to auto. I'm gonna auto this. I probably could have auto from the beginning. I don't think I did anything special there. It does stupid things like that. Easy peasy. Yep, you're a few minutes behind, Ray Plays. All right, now we're going to use the Executor here. I actually have the Houndstooth on defense, everybody. I think this will work, though. You just come out of the gate, you target the sides, you knock it out, and then you move on with your life. Alright. I can't. But once I get my ships, I don't have to target that ship because it's a pilotless tank. And I could do this and this. Yep, and then I can do... Yep, this, and it's stealth, but it doesn't matter because it's dead. Easy peasy. Take that out, take that out. Done. Still only needed 3 ships. Could have got myself some banners there. This is going to be a good banner win right now. What's my streaming schedule like? I'm on a special project at my Work for the Man through at least February 1st. So my streaming schedule is Monday around this time, 10 or 11 a.m. Central Time. Wednesday, Thursday around the same time, 10 or 11 a.m. Central Time. And then Saturday morning around the same time. And then Sunday morning is Raid Shadow Legends streaming. I don't think I need this TIE bomber, but I like the position I'm in right now. I don't think I need the TIE bomber. But if you subscribe and turn on alerts and join my Discord, EYZX, you'll be able to get all those alerts right in your pocket, my friend. 1. Just get me to the side like this, and now we're off and running. Now we're off and running. That's why. What's Rex doing out there? I didn't notice that. Why is Rex out here? Offense up. This is gonna hurt even more. I think I can one shot. Nope. Yeah, your comeuppance is a little bit too late to the fight here. Nobody even needs to be hit. Well, our defender does. Okay. And skadoosh. Am I still playing Marvel Strike Force? No. So I played Marvel Strike Force, and I didn't make it enough. That's a good score. I just put up a good score on him. Anything over 2,000. So he's gonna have to be clean. Like, I had one drop, and it was on purpose against that Darth Revan team. He's got to be clean. I don't think he's going to be clean against my defense. I picked up Marvel Strike Force back in January or February. I played it for 9 or 10 months straight, free to play. And the last 2 or 3 months just felt like I was just logging in and doing things just to do it. And I wasn't getting a lot of views either. It wasn't like the views were going bazonkers or anything. And it just, none of it really felt real productive. And I wasn't really... and I'm not saying it's a bad game at all. I know a lot of you guys play Marvel Strike Force, so I'm not here to say don't play Marvel Strike Force or anything. It just didn't really... I do think Marvel Strike Force tries to toe the line between direct farming and gacha, and it was a weird combo to me. But yeah, I played for 9 or 10 months. I think that's a pretty good shot, and I just let it go. So I think that's a pretty good grade arena score there. 2,000 is definitely something that they have to contend with. So that's what we got today, boys and girls. Looks like territory battles started. Ah, I don't have Ugnaught. Anybody special in here before I just start throwing things out? It used to be special that I had a Relic 5 Treya. That doesn't matter anymore. Okay. I remember when we started this, I Relic 5 my Treya just so I could have her available for platoons. Then later on, I Relic 8'd my TIE Fighter pilot for platoons. But I don't think there's anything special in any of these. Relic 5, everybody's got these guys. Wait, is there an episode quest coming up for platoons? It doesn't matter. I'll get it tomorrow. 11 minutes? Is that what that's gonna be? Platoons? I can wait 11 minutes. It's not, no, you're wrong. It's 11 minutes, not 15 minutes. It's 11. All right. Anyway, everybody, let's find somebody for you to watch. Let's see. Dark Cat Gaming, Ask Hassan. I can never catch Arnold anymore. Got a couple of our German friends doing it, so... Well, we're gonna go watch the Germans again. Our Deutschen Freunden are playing Grand Arena and nobody else is. They missed out. Le Pixel Cube. Rangers streaming. Let me go watch him on Twitch. All right, guys, make sure to follow these raids on Twitch and YouTube, both of them. Just all you gotta do is, I think on YouTube, you just click on the button. Let's support some of our other gamers out there, even if they're German. If you don't speak German, that's fine. Go watch them. Check them out. Support our Galaxy of Heroes content creator community and community for the game in general. Everybody, I appreciate you. I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back tomorrow with more great content for you and all your friends. Talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch too good.